Rogue has finally come to Marvel Rivals, so today we're going to be going over her kit, we're going to be going over everything else that's coming out, we're going to be going over all of the winter skins. Let's get right into this video, guys. We have a ton to cover. Of course, to kick things off, we have Rogue's trailer playing in the background here. She is actually a Vanguard, which I did expect personally. I couldn't see how they could make her a strategist because her powers are power, like, absorption. So I couldn't really see why they'd make her a strategist in the first place. But man, her kit looks awesome. Let's dive into it really quick. Of course, the big ability everybody's talking about is that she can, like, pin people to the ground and use their powers. She can do it with tanks, she can do it with DPS, she can do it with strategists, she can do it with everyone, and it, of course, will give her that hero's kind of ability that they can use, which I think is awesome. This is one of the most unique kind of powers we've seen in the game so far. So I really want to know how this is going to be used in not only competitive, but also just like to give Rogue that advantage compared to other tanks. Another really cool thing about Rogue is that she plays like a Marvel vs. Capcom fighter. She's out here hitting combos, jumping up, doing dive kicks. It is so cool and so fluid to watch, especially in a hero shooter. She can also have a shield. She can also push people back with this kind of barrier she can make. Dude, she just looks so fun to play. She literally looks like you took someone from like Mortal Kombat, Capcom, those games, like Street Fighter, and you just plop them in a hero shooter. She looks so fluid. It looks so cool. But of course, you can't talk gameplay without team-ups. And we're going to get right into those team-ups right now. So let's talk about those, starting with Rogue herself. So Rogue joins Explosive Entanglement, which is the Magneto and Gambit team-up. And Gambit pretty much gives Rogue, like, super punches. It's nothing super OP. It can heal allies and, of course, damage enemies. But it doesn't look super overpowered or anything. So I think this is pretty balanced overall. Emma Frost is being added to the Chilling Assault team-up, which is the Iron Fist Luna Snow one, and this allows her to build like a giant ice wall that I think lasts like 4 seconds-ish. This can be used for cover, this can be used to kind of kick enemies back into, which I do think that's what it'll be used for, but yeah, it's nothing super extreme. So Psylocke joins Sword of Duality, and this allows her to shoot a light or dark kind of dagger. The light one will heal allies, damage enemies, but will also heal Psylocke, and the dark one is kind of just like the invisible thing that Cloak can use, so pretty cool. Now for some brand new character changes, buffs, and nerfs. I'm not going to go through all of these just because there's so many, but I'll go over all the key ones that are very important and are really going to shake up the meta. And by far the most important change, Ultron is finally getting a second drone that he can use. No, this is not a drill. Ultron can finally have 2 drones out instead of just 1. Gambit, Invisible Woman, and Rocket all got nerfs to their ult costs, and they now cost more to use those 3 ultimates, and Luna Snow got a brand new ability. I know, she's never beating the favorite child allegations. She can now kind of give herself that snowflake that she can give her teammates, so whenever she heals someone, she'll be healing herself. I think that's how that works. Blade, Phoenix, Punisher, and Human Torch all got buffed slightly, so they're not going to become super overpowered. Psylocke's ult got nerfed, and now costs a little bit more to unleash that, and Daredevil also got nerfed, because with his team up with the Punisher, he used to get 25 extra health. He no longer gets that anymore. And Penny Parker's base health got nerfed down, I think, 50, but Emma Frost's is now up to 600. Also, the Thing now punches harder, so I'm assuming that means his individual punches now do a little bit more damage than they used to, which I think is a good fix. Thing was horrible for the first part of the season. Jeff's Winter Splash is coming back. I'm assuming it's the same thing as last year, but Guang did say something about 3 different Jeff builds, so I'm curious if there's going to be a Tank Jeff, Healer Jeff, and a DPS Jeff. We'll have to wait and see. For all my Times Square lovers out there, the Pym Test Kitchen is going to open up. You'll be able to eat some kind of burger that will give you some ability. I'm assuming it'll either shrink or enlarge you. Again, we'll have to wait and see what the devs really mean by this. As I end the video here, I'm going to put some of the new cosmetics coming out. We're talking about Rogue's new, I think it's an epic skin. Rocket's getting a new one. I have some Christmas skins that I'm putting up, like Daredevil's new kind of Christmas sweater skin that I find hilarious. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you have anything you want to comment or talk to me about, let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know. See ya.